Hey guys, this is Moon Mubble. This is like the fourth attempt I'm trying to do this vlog today because there's been interruptions, my alarm has sounded and the whole thing was cut off. But basically, I had an epiphany. I was like, I felt lost because I felt like everyone is doing well around me, those I admire are doing well. But I thought about time. I thought about now I can understand, but what if in 5 years' time I'm still struggling with my dream? I'm still struggling doing content and as a content musician and building my dreams and the online business. And not being self-sufficient and also being alone because I'm not self-sufficient and not dating anyone. While the people I admire and who I know are just left me and are having the best time of their lives with the people they love and just really, really happy. How would I feel? Would I feel left behind? Or would I feel... I was just curious, how would I feel? So I told myself I probably wouldn't mind because I know what I can do and I feel like I will forgive myself because I already know that I struggle. And I do struggle a lot in life. I know I am dumb. I mean, not dumb, I'm kind of stupid, I'm slow, I get tired easily, and I have a lot of things which are not as good as other people can do, but that doesn't really matter. But when I think about my family in 5 years' time, I was like, what about your family? What do they care about you? How would you feel about it? And that's when I started to feel very upset and kind of emotional because I want to make my family proud. And to think that in 5 years' time, I cannot make my family proud is a lot for me to process because I think I get more emotional and inclined when my family and those I care about don't see me being able to take care of myself and being self-sufficient and doing what I do. So I asked myself, why do you do what you do? Because I was lost and it's either me doing something or me not doing something. So time's gonna pass anyways. So I was like, why do you do what you do? And the truth is, the reason is something that happened when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I always wanted to do something which I was really passionate about. And I wanted to have this thing where I can always believe in, and this lifelong project, which I wanted to work on and be very passionate about. And when I was young, I never had something like that before because I went to school clubs. I was very involved with the school community. I went to debates, chess club. I had okay grades. I mean, I did literally everything and I had friends. I had started clubs at school. Like I had started my own club at school and it was fun. But I always felt like I was here and there, but I wasn't anywhere, if you know what I mean. So I was always here and there, but I wasn't really anywhere. Now the same thing hit me after my high school exams during my first year of uni in 2017. And back then I didn't do much with my life either, and I also, that year was when I became really down, very depressed, and I started to dream. That was the year when I started to actually think, oh, I found my dream. This is something, I found what I wanted to do. So I started dreaming about, being a musician idol, creating YouTube, and you know showcasing creative stuff, and also starting my own online shop. And I couldn't stop dreaming, and that's when I realized that I finally found something that I am excited about, like passionate about, that I can work on. So if you ask that girl, oh, do you think that Moon Bubble in a few years later, like now, that's 8 years later, would be, kind of like interning in a live stream place, and learning all these things, and also doing all these creative things, and like also studying like music, and doing all these creative things, and just also starting an online business, and still making like YouTube. Like, do you believe that she would still be doing that in 8 years time? And the answer is no. In fact, I think I actually did better than I imagined back then in 2017, because back then when I was younger, I didn't believe that it could happen. I was like, it's not possible, because I was a damn depressed potato. I was depressed. I was depressed. I was freaking a potato. I couldn't function. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I couldn't function. I was genuinely, hang on, let me just get my charger thing. I was genuinely, I kind of sucked. And just everything was so hard to anything was hard. I sucked at everything. Like, I literally sucked at literally everything. So having myself now, looking at myself now, and the things that I'm doing now, and change that, and then the things I'm working now, to be able to even think about creative things, and now building an online business, start and doing this, being like pursuing content now, and doing the things that I was dreaming about in my potato bed in 2017 is so crazy to me, because I would never imagined it. If you told her it's gonna happen in 8 years, you're gonna do some content, you're gonna pursue some content, and you're going to start an online business, and you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, you're going to go for your dreams, I would be like, are you sure I did all that? I started all that? I can't believe it. I would never believe it, because it just didn't seem possible. Even when I was younger, it would never seem possible, because it just, even though I didn't have any other things that I was like, it wasn't a specific thing that I thought I would do or not do, but all I knew is that whatever I wanted to do, it was not possible. That was all I thought. I mean, back then I didn't know what goal setting was. I didn't know there was such thing as goal setting. I just thought about something I wanted to do, and that was all. I couldn't think about what I could do or what I couldn't do, and this and that, because I didn't know anything. I don't know anything. It's just a blank piece of paper. So now that I think about it, it's so crazy that 8 years later, I'm now doing all the things I've kind of dreamed about back then in 2017. And now that I awoke to that, I feel so much confident in myself because I am doing it. I'm starting it. I'm starting to pursue my dreams. And it's crazy because I never believed that girl, that potato would be doing that right now, because it just didn't seem very possible for me. Like, I wouldn't even have thought about this. Like, I didn't even think about the possibility of it happening. If you think about it, it was 2017. Who would think that was, I mean, I didn't even spend 1 second thinking about that. So I found a new confidence in myself, and this confidence is so new. I've never felt it before. I was like, all right, I know in 5 years time I definitely wouldn't be like those people. I wouldn't be self-sufficient. I wouldn't be completely independent. It wouldn't be like crazy successful. I probably wouldn't have a partner. Like, it wouldn't be like I may feel kind of sorry for myself that I'm not like the other people, but at the same time, I did so many of the things that I never thought I would have done before, many years ago. So I have this confidence in myself. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Whatever I wanted to do and didn't believe, I'm doing it now. But 7 years later, I'm doing it now. Was it straight line? Was it easy? It wasn't, because a lot of people didn't believe me. I didn't believe myself either, and it was not easy, but I'm doing it right now. I'm starting it, and it's so cool. So I'm actually more confident in myself now, because I'm already surpassing my expectation of myself. I've already started. Like, the business is already set up already. I'm already making content. I'm already doing it now. And that's amazing, because I'm starting my idle dreams as well. So I have this new confidence in myself that in 5 years time I'm gonna make it, because I'm doing it right now. And I don't of course, I don't know if I am. I don't know where I'm going to go or where I'm going to end up, but I do know that I am going to do it, and I am going to make it, because I need to make a living. I need to do something for myself, and I need to be self-sufficient as well. I know this is something that needs to happen, even though maybe I'm not as good as the other people there, but it's something I want for myself as well. I want to be self-sufficient and do this and continue working on my dream. So now my confidence has increased so much as compared to the few vlogs before. Just wanted to share with you guys, because just really cool. And I know that even though I know there's a chance that in 5 years I'm going to struggle and I'm going to end up here struggling, and I may feel so hard. I may feel so many emotions from seeing those people who's settled down and just so happy within themselves. I could smell it. I could smell that happening, because there's been many instances where I prepared years ago of things happening for the worst, and they did. And what happened? And then I had to go through it. So that's why I suddenly discovered this new confidence for myself. This confidence saying, they did it. But I also have a chance to do it. I also have a chance to make it. They did it. Yeah, many reasons. They did it and it's amazing. But since I know that I've already been, the worst has happened because maybe 3 years ago there was something I dreaded feeling or seeing, watching, and it has happened now, today, or this week. 5 years later, I feel like I know exactly that's what I'm seeing again. I know exactly what emotions I'm gonna go through again. So I just found this completely new confidence that I was going to make it. And I am going to make it in 5 years' time. I may not be like top to the top. I may not be like, oh my gosh, look at me, I'm all glittery and covered with gold. But I do know that there's a confidence in me that knows that I am going to succeed in my dreams. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to succeed and do it. And I'm going to get better each year. Each year, I'm going to be more and more successful. And I also know that in 5 years' time, if those people come back into my life, they're going to be impressed. They're probably going to say, hey, Moon Bubble, I thought you were going to struggle. I thought it was going to happen because look at you. Look at you. Because that's what I'm getting right now every single day. Look at you. I don't want to see you. What are you? Get out of my face. But I know, because I've been through the emotions. I've been through the emotions of how it feels for the worst, when you prepare for the worst and you experience every single in your body, and every single cell in your body, you've experienced every single thing you've imagined. So that's why I know in 5 years' time I am going to succeed in my dreams, and I'm going to impress those people because I know those people are good at what they're doing. They're smart, successful, rich. They did it, and I know that they were going to taunt me in 5 years' time. But I do know that they're going to be impressed with me in 5 years' time. Because they won't believe it. They won't believe what I am in 5 years' time. And I am so sure about this. The epiphany, I'm 10,000% sure about this, that in 5 years' time, they won't believe the change in me. I don't think that I will believe anything else other than that. So, anyways, I don't even know why I'm sharing so much about this, but that's what I realized. So that's why I'm making this vlog, because I'm keeping it here so that in 5 years' time, I can look back and then you guys can see, well, Moon Bubble said it was right. She proved them wrong. Those people who sighed at me 5 years later, they won't be sighing at me. I just know, because I am doing it, and I will do it. That's what I know. That's why I know I will do it. I know because I will do it. Because if I don't do it and end up in the same situation, if I don't do anything and end up in the same situation, they're going to be, I know exactly